You know that feeling when you're always the one showing up, like every single time someone's going through it, you're there. You pick up, you come through, you drop everything. But then one day, when you're the one who's struggling, crickets, nobody's there. And you're sitting there thinking, wait, what was any of that even about? Here's something nobody really talks about. What you thought was love might have just been someone needing you. And the scariest part, you probably never even saw it coming. Okay, so I want to tell you about a woman named Mara. She lived in this small little town where everyone knows everyone. And everyone knew Mara, because honestly, everyone needed Mara. If your roof was messed up, Mara was already there before you finished asking. There was this old man in town named Thomas. He lost his wife, and he just stopped eating, stopped talking. For weeks, and it was Mara who walked over to his place every single morning with bread. She didn't even say much, she just sat with him. People said she had a gift. They said she was just built to give, and Mara actually believed that, because whenever she helped somebody, she felt this sense of peace. Like, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. But here's the thing nobody told her. There's a huge difference between being loved and being useful. Her husband, Edric, was a quiet guy, good with his hands. But when he couldn't find steady work, he'd completely shut down. Mara would bring him tea without him asking, and he'd just take it. No, thank you. Nothing. But then when work picked back up, he'd be warm again. Her best friend was Sela. Sela was the life of the room, but anytime her life got messy, she'd show up at Mara's place. After every visit, Sela would leave feeling lighter, and Mara would be sitting there, heavier than before. But Mara thought, this is what a friend does. Then there was Doran, 17 years old, lanky, looking a bit lost. For 2 years, every time Doran had nobody, he came to Mara. She didn't notice that her own little garden, the one she'd planted just for herself, had completely dried up. Then one fall, Mara got sick bad enough that she had to stay in bed for 2 weeks. She couldn't help anyone. Edric handled things, but by day 5 he started dropping comments about how much was piling up. The message was clear. This is your job. Sela came by once. She spent the visit talking about her latest drama, squeezed Mara's hand and said, "You'll bounce back. You'll always do." Doran never showed up at all. Mara just lay there and stared at the ceiling, and something inside her got really quiet. She thought about Thomas. Once he was better, he put up a fence between their yards and barely even waved when they passed each other. And right there, lying in that bed, something just clicked for her. She hadn't been loved. She'd been useful. When someone loves you, they still see you when you've got nothing left to offer. When someone just needs you, they see what you can do for them. On day 14, Mara got up. She walked out to her dried-up little garden. She dug up the soil and planted new seeds. Who's for here? The next time Sela showed up, Mara made 2 cups of tea. But before Sela could start, Mara said, "Actually, can I tell you something first?" Edric noticed the shift too. Mara stopped automatically jumping in to fill his silences. And slowly, he started actually asking her things. Doran came back months later. He told her he was ashamed he didn't come when she was sick. Myra looked at him and said, "I noticed." Myra didn't turn cold. She just started opening her door differently. From a place of choice, not fear, from real care, not obligation. When you had nothing left, who actually showed up? Being needed can feel like love, but you're not a service. You're a person.